guys. I know it's been a little while. Might not seem like it to you because there was a video up on Sunday, but I haven't really been recording much, or at all actually. You know, life's just been a little bit weird. I had a migraine for 2 days that took me down. I'm still working with the public. Just, I don't know. I felt a little out of sorts, as I'm sure most people have. And so I just haven't really felt very motivated to record anything or known what to record. But I did put up on my community page, whatever it's called, and just told you guys kind of what's been going on, that I was kind of absent because I hadn't been feeling well and things like that. But kind of asked what kind of videos you guys would like to see. And you guys gave me some great suggestions, so I am going to be doing those things. I've got things in the works, so I'm very excited about that. And also I had some other things that I've been planning to do and just hadn't, and I'm like, you know what? Let's get back into things. It makes me feel happy. It's a good distraction when I'm doing videos, and so let's do it, you know? Let's do it. So today's video, I have to thank my sweet cousin Debbie Not Black for, because she is like the queen of finding amazing deals on like Mercari and things like that for used makeup or new makeup on there, and then just sanitizing it or whatever. So I have a Poshmark closet, which I will link down below, and I just keep like my balance in there, and then if I see something I want or know there's something I'm kind of looking for, like last year I got some new like wedges for summer and things like that, you know, that I felt like I wasn't actually paying for because it was from things I had sold and had that balance in there. So I was like, you know what? She gets amazing makeup through these types of sites. I'm going to check it out, right? So I have gotten 3 different palettes that I am very excited about, and I've had them for quite a while now. I'm literally had them for over a month and just haven't talked about them. 2 of them are brand new and I have not used them. One was a used one that I scraped the top layer off and made sure it was all good, and I did use it one time, but so you guys have not seen it though. So here are the palettes that I got. I am so excited, and I wrote down like their retail price, what I paid for them, all that good stuff, so that you can get an idea of the kind of deals that you can get. So the first one is this Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream palette. I have wanted to try, and actually in my, I will link it up here, 20 products I want to try in 2020. In that video, I said I wanted to try like a Dominique Cosmetics product. And this Berries and Cream, for some reason, this palette has always, like, I've been drawn to it every time I've seen it. But I just didn't want to pay for it. And I cannot believe how big it is. Like, that's a big palette. So I was very happy when I got it. It was used, like I said, so I did go through and scrape everything off, so things don't look all pretty with the, you know, little DC logo on them like it would normally be, but I don't care because I know there's not, you know, germs on there. And like I said, I got these well over a month ago. This I might have gotten like 2 months ago, honestly. So it was, you know, it hasn't been in the recent stuff going on. But even still, you can sanitize things. I would let them sit for a few days and then still sanitize them, obviously. But the Berries and Cream palette retails for $44. With shipping and tax, I paid $23.10 for this palette. So I was thrilled. $23.10, thank you. And like I said, it was already in my balance in my Poshmark, you know, account. So it wasn't like I was even feeling like, oh, I just paid for this. I'm getting stuff everywhere, and I just cleaned my counter yesterday. I have white countertops in here. Worst thing ever. They were here when we moved here. I would never put just a solid white countertop. What a nightmare. Okay. The next thing I chose was, I love the Storybook Cosmetics, like just their aesthetic. I love so much I'm a reader. I love reading. And so books are a big part of my life, always have been since I was young. Like my dad would tell my sister and I, stop reading and go outside and do something else. Well, guess what we would do? We would take our books outside and like climb a tree and read because we were just obsessed with reading. We went to the library every week. We'd load up with books, read them through the week, and go back the next week and get new ones. That's just, I mean, I've always loved reading. So how great is books and makeup, 2 of my favorite things combined? So fun and so cute. So I had seen that people had gotten this what's it called here? Briar Rose palette in their BoxyCharm. Woo! So Little Briar Rose is the name of it in their BoxyCharm. And so I was like, you know what? I think that is so cute. I just loved it. I loved the colors in it. So let me open it up. I'm sure you've seen it a million times, but so these are the colors. This is brand new, never swatched, nothing. Now this retails for $55, and it had been on sale on the Storybook Cosmetics website for $35. With shipping and tax, I paid $14.83 for this. $14.83 for this palette. That's brand new. And that retails for $55. And so I am so excited about it because eventually when I have like my beauty room, okay, my oldest son has his own room, and then my younger two sons share a room. Well, when my older son moves out, the next oldest is going to move into his room, kind of deal. And so eventually, once two kids have moved out, which I'm clearly not in any kind of hurry for, I want my babies to stay with me for as long as they will. But once two of them have moved out, then that room will be empty, and it is directly across from my laundry room. So I plan to make that my closet / beauty room. So all my shoes and clothes and all my makeup stuff, everything will be in that room. And so I want to have like a cute shelf where I put these books on. Because I just think it'll be so cute. So that's kind of my plan. You know, I like dream about things, not in a hurry for it, but like, you know, still fun to think about what I'll do. And then the last palette that I want to show you that I got from Poshmark. Oh, I was so excited about this. It came with the little bag and everything. I did have an experience on there, I will tell you right now, before I even get into this one. I was looking at I was skeptical on it anyway, but it was the Storybook Cosmetics, but the Wizardry and Witchcraft, like the Harry Potter one. Only because I was like, I don't know if I really want something that says Wizardry and Witchcraft in my house. I don't know. That's just my own personal thing. But I was like, oh, you know, I like the palette. I'd love to have all those book palettes. So I found one, and if something seems too good to be true, it might be. Like a lot of times it is. Not always, but a lot of times it is. Well, I started looking and I noticed that their pictures were two different things. So then I started researching about how there's some like fake of those palettes. And I'm like, wait a minute. Some of these pictures are showing like the fake ones. And then some were stock photos. So I asked the person, because I had already purchased it. So that was my fault too, because I should have looked into it more beforehand. But I like got excited that it was so cheap and I didn't want someone to steal it from me, because that's happened. I mean, they didn't steal it from me, but get to it before me. And so I started questioning the seller, and things were not adding up. Basically, they're like, oh, it was different lighting. And I'm like, well, no, the colors are completely different. They're different shades. I'm looking at things that are showing the, you know, fake palettes and the authentic palettes, and you have pictures of both up here. And she's trying to tell me that it's different shade, you know, different lighting and different cameras that she used. And I'm like, no. And so next thing I look, and all of the pictures that aren't stock photos are deleted. All that's left are stock photos. And she's like, well, the lighting was just bad. Here are my pictures. These are my pictures. And I'm like, no, those are stock photos. And she's like, no, these are my pictures. I took these pictures. I'm like, they're pictures directly off of the Storybook Cosmetics website. Like, no, those are not your pictures. And so clearly she was lying. And so ended up, she refunded my money back to me. But that whole conversation was still in there, like, because I don't think they can delete it. So I was like, hopefully the next people who are looking at this will look through and see, because you could see how dishonest she was being. I mean, she was straight up lying. And so it was a fake palette that she was trying to sell, which I think I did report, because you can report that. I mean, that's against, and I even said to her, if you are selling a palette that is not authentic, that is against Poshmark policy. You know, like, you can't pass something off as being real. That's not. And so that was kind of frustrating. But so, in other words, I didn't get that palette, which was fine, because I was kind of skeptical about it anyway. So I'm like, yeah, I don't need that one in my collection anyway. But this one I really wanted. And it is the Mean Girls Burn Book. Now this has a sleeve and all. Let me open it up again. I'm sure you've seen it a million times. Oh, these colors are so fun. So these are the colors. I mean, seriously, girl, like, come on. That is going to happen for sure. So, yes, I'm so excited to get this. So, this also retails for $55. All of their, you know, like these full-size ones retail for $55. It had been on sale on their website for $27.50. but with tax and shipping on Poshmark, I paid $25.43 for it. So not a ton different than I would have paid if I had bought it through. Well, still I would have had to pay tax and shipping on the Storybook Cosmetics site, so that would have been more than $27.50. So still, I got it for, you know, a cheaper price, but not like as great of deals as the other ones, but still, I was very excited about it, so I did not really care. And like I said, it wasn't money coming out of my pocket, it was money that was already in my account and there, so that feels different too. So those are the 3 palettes that I got from Poshmark. And so I'm going to do a quick look today. I'm going to do a sped up because obviously I've been talking for a long time and you don't want to listen to me for forever. But I'm going to do a look for work today with the Berries and Cream palette. My hair is air drying because I just got out of the shower. But and because I'm wearing masks at work, I am only doing my makeup from here up every day, which is kind of nice actually. So I'm just going to be doing the eyes. So that's going to be what the focus is of this video, is just my eye look that I'm going to do with the Berries and Cream. So I will just show you the shades I'm using, speed through it, show me my eyes at the end, and we'll go from there. And then in future videos I will do looks with the Little Briar Rose and the Burn Book. So I'm excited about that. So you guys can let me know which one you'd like to see next. I'm still doing my Juvia's Place series, but I thought I'd kind of take a little break in there and do some different things and use these other things that I've had sitting here that I've been wanting to share with you guys and just haven't done yet. So this is a perfect time to do it because I shouldn't say I have plenty of time, more time than usual, I guess, but you know. All right, so let's just get into this look and see what happens on my eyes.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak